Some people may find the lowest setting on the POWERbreathe challenging. If this is the case, don't worry, you can still use the POWERbreathe and get great results. Just follow this training program very carefully.
The nose clip should be placed securely over your nose. If you have a broad nose, then the clip might not stay in place, so you need to pinch it instead. I'm just going to put this on you, Laura. There you go. Is that okay? Set the level of your POWERbreathe to the lowest number and the easiest to get you started. So I'm going to turn this down. Now, Laura's going to place this into your mouth there. Okay. Now, breathe in deeply and sharply. You breathe out slowly and gently. So if you take a nice sharp deep breath in, see the abdomen's coming out and slowly out. You will be able to hear the air entering and leaving your POWERbreathe. And again for me, Laura. Good. Try to make the sound of your breathing as loud as you can, because that shows a higher rate of airflow. And again for me. Remember your diaphragm and out. And that will help to get better results. And remember, the sound that you make breathing out should be much quieter. You can train in any position, but for beginners like you, it's best to get started in a standing position. That way your breathing muscles are free to move. As well as your diaphragm, you should also feel muscles in your rib cage, your neck, working as you breathe against the load of your POWERbreathe. Relax your shoulders. Don't allow them to move up against your ears. Some points to note. Do not breathe in too slowly or breathe too shallowly. Avoid excessive shoulder movement and breathing out too quickly. You may become lightheaded. Just breathe out, hold your breath until you feel the urge to breathe again. As I have mentioned, set your POWERbreathe to the lowest setting when you first start and try to complete 30 breaths without stopping. Remember to empty and fill your lungs as much as possible. Remember, if you feel lightheaded, pause at the end of the breath until you feel the urge to breathe again. You can train in any position, but standing is best. You might find you can apply more effort if you lean against something like a table or a windowsill. If you can't complete 30 breaths in one go, rest for a short period of time and start again until you can accumulate 30 breaths. Because we are all different, you may find that when you start training, you find completing 30 breaths at the lowest setting very easy. If you do, then adjust the training level by a quarter turn with each training session until you reach a level where you can complete 30 breaths. Once you've reached this level, only increase the load further when you are able to easily complete 30 breaths. Once this happens, increase the training level up by a quarter turn. Don't worry if you can't complete 30 breaths. Keep it as it is, and you'll be back up to 30 breaths within a few days. That will be the right training level for you, and you should practice that morning and night. The good news is, it will take you less than 5 minutes of your day. Keep repeating the process until you have completed at least 6 weeks training. You really will grow to enjoy the training as much as the benefits it brings. But don't be tempted to do more than 2 sessions of 30 breaths a day. Instead, I want you to concentrate on achieving the most challenging training level for 30 breaths that you can. Remember, recovery is an important part of the training process, and your breathing muscles need time to rest and adapt between sessions. You really will notice the difference in 6 weeks. Your muscles will feel stronger and you will feel less out of breath doing activities. At this stage, you can reduce your training to every other day without losing any of the benefits. But remember the old saying, use it or lose it. If you stop using your POWERbreathe, your muscles will revert back to the way they were before you started POWERbreathe training.